What's going on, folks? It's Ed here, and today we have the Season 5 Reloaded patch notes. Now, I am not I haven't been super on Johnny on the spot with Warzone stuff just because, like, I feel like the game is, I don't know, it's okay at this point. Like, we know Warzone, or at least Modern Warfare 3 is coming, but it looks like they're continuing Warzone. They're not going to be like Warzone 3. It's just going to be Warzone, as you can tell from a lot of the branding. It's no longer Warzone 2.0. It's just Warzone at this point. So, sounds like probably to make less work on themselves, they're just going to keep using the same build of Warzone and just add on top of it, like they've been doing, like they did with Warzone 1. Except that hopefully this is a lot more of a seamless integration, and unlike Warzone 1 at the end when it was just way too jumbled up, there's bugs everywhere, like guns didn't quite translate over and all that jazz. So hopefully it's not going to be like this for this Warzone. Anyway, so let's get into the patch notes. So uh Warzone 5, I mean Warzone Season 5 Reloaded it drops today. So make sure to turn your consoles, your computers, whatever on to make sure it gets the update. So as you are guys, some already know there's going to be 3 new weapons: a pistol, a pickaxe, and an MP5 that does a 3-round burst. So anyways, other things that's coming: Mace, who is a former once a U.S. Ranger, and Jackal, whatever the heck that is, and now works for Shadow Company. We get Laura Croft. I don't know why they keep adding this crazy stuff in here. Like, whatever. I don't even know who 21 Savage is, but okay. We get that. Um, there's going to be some weapon events and things like that. So luckily, all of them have challenges, so like you can probably get them with reasonable. So like for example, assault rifles. All you have to do to get these camo challenge is to get 250 operated kills with an assault rifle. And I think it doesn't say where you can get it, so you can just go crazy in shipment all day. Or if you play a lot of Warzone, hopefully, I mean, it's gonna take a lot longer to get 250 operator kills, so you might want to just do this in multiplayer. Yeah, if you can average 25 kills a game, hopefully you can get in around 10 games. So it shouldn't be that hard, or hopefully it shouldn't be that hard. All this other stuff, though, it's definitely not as easy. For example, battle rifles, like you have to get 40 operator kills while prone. So you can see a lot of mofos prone now. Assuming they're using battle rifles. Anyways, there's more camo challenges. If you guys want to read through it, go for it. I don't really care, to be honest. Again, the pickaxe, the pistol, and the MP5. That's a permanently suppressed MP5 is now available. Okay, weapon balancing. Here's the part that we really care about. Okay, handguns. Okay, whatever. No one cares about handguns. Submachine guns. Okay, so the MP5 adjusted stats on FT mobile stock to increase mobility. Okay. They didn't nerf it or anything, so MP5 is still very viable. Very good gun. PDSW, I think this is the P90 basically. Minor adjustment to iron sights to better align with bullet trajectory. Okay. ISO, increased damage range. Oh, MW2 only, not Warzone. So ISO, nothing changed there. And then the Lockman sub again, reduce close range damage, but only in Modern Warfare 2, so only multiplayer. Assault rifles, okay, FR Advancer, increased damage range only. Again, that's not a Warzone thing. Reduce hip spread only. That is Warzone and multiplayer. Tempest Razorback, buffed a little bit in multiplayer. M16 buffed in multiplayer. Okay, there's a lot of multiplayer things. Again, multiplayer. Okay, nothing changed in Warzone. Same thing with battle rifles. All multiplayer stuff. Nothing in Warzone. Okay, am I in the multiplayer section? Seems like I am. Like, okay, some of these do Warzone and multiplayer, but it seems like 90, like so far, most, if not all, well, most of these are like Modern Warfare 2 or like the multiplayer changes. So marksman rifles, okay, looks like this got buffed a little bit in terms of at least movement. Same with the Lockwood SPR. Well, that's only multiplayer as well. Okay, LMGs multiplayer. Okay, sniper rifles, some multiplayer stuff, and then a little bit on for everything, I guess, or just Warzone. Increase ADS. Okay, increase hip movement speed, increase sprint speed. Okay, so it's a little more movement friendly. Again, increase ADS speed, movement speed, small reduction to hip spread. Okay, a lot of these are more like, yeah, they're not really damage related, but more movement related. Okay, the following weapon changes are reflected in Warzone only. Okay, we we generally, okay, so now it's the Warzone only part. We are generally pleased with weapon diversity and viability in Warzone. Really? Because right now there's like only like one or two metas that people use. For example, the submachine gun category is very healthy. Not really. With a staggering 6 SMGs falling within the 10 percentage point difference in kill death ratio. Okay, at the highest skill levels. Among them are the Vaznev, Vel 46 at the top. At the top, I don't think so. I think what they need to really look at is not necessarily the kill death ratio, whatever the hell this stat is more so what people are using. Um, while this is great news, we recognize that not all categories enjoy the same level of competition. It's interesting that they don't talk. It's interesting that they believe these three guns are the top SMGs. Yet most people are using the MP5 and the ISO, so ISO 45. So I don't know if they're like completely removed, like from how they understand this game right now, but these three aren't it. I'm not saying they're bad guns. The Vel 46 was pretty good. But people aren't using these. I don't see them a lot. So, while this is great news, blah, 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 they focus on introducing further viability into the long range engagement. This update will also include reduction in launcher damage against players. Thank God. We will be monitoring, even though sometimes I think launchers are too weak. Like, they should one hit down someone, or at least one hit severely hurt somebody. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm literally shooting someone point blank with an RPG and nothing happens to them. So I'm like, all right, this is bullshit. Anyways, let's keep going. All right, so all these changes are Warzone only. So let's go. Chimera close range damage increase, far damage increase. Okay. Hit damage multiplier increase, lower torso damage multiplier increase. So Chimera got buffed. Don't know if it's going to be actually viable for anything, but it got buffed. Yeah, for Avancer, or in other words, the Fafar, close range damage increase, far damage increase. So this got buffed as well. Hemlock got buffed. Oh no, this got nerfed. Close mid range damage decrease, mid damage range decrease. Man, I was just getting into the Hemlock again, and now they gotta freaking nerf it again. The Lockman 556 is getting a little bit of a buff. I wish they really, again, like, I wish they just put out like how much are they buffing it, something at the end. So head damage multiplier, neck damage, upper torso multiplier, all increase. So we got buffed there. M13B, whole thing got buffed because this was terrible before. I don't know. M13B has always been a very steady gun as an M13, but now it got buffed everywhere. M13C. Okay, so close range got buffed, mid range got buffed. Okay, all location damage. Okay, multipliers also got buffed. So the M13C now is a much more viable weapon. M4 close range. Ooh, M4 got buffed. Close range and close mid range damage all got buffed. Okay, M4 could be back. The STB 556 head, only the head shot multiplier got increased, so that's a slight buff, but not a great one. Tempest Razorback also close range and close mid range damage increase. So we saw a lot of buffs in AR. So I guess it's up to the YouTubers to find out, or the streamers to find out which one of these is really going to be really good. I'm really excited for the M13. I always love that gun, so I'm definitely going to be looking at how this is going to be. And it shoots like a laser. So if all these locate multipliers got buffed, that hopefully it kind of becomes more viable. However, it seems like considering what people are using now, I'm gonna put my money on either the Lockman 556, and I really hope the M4 will be much more viable now, but we'll see. I'm gonna hopefully look for. I'm hoping for the M13, so I'll probably be trying to use that. Battle rifles. Okay, Cronin Squall got nerfed, as you can probably imagine. So now BRs. Okay, so it wasn't the TAC V that got nerfed. Now the Cronin Skull got nerfed. So maybe BRs are finally getting nerfed, and they're not going to be as viable unless you go semi-auto. All launchers that had their damage against players decreased. Yep. Okay, LMGs, the RPK, got nerfed except for the headshot damage multiplier. I was liking the RPK. God damn it! Oh man, this is so bummer. The Seiken also got nerfed, so the RAL is still good. And I forget what any of the LMGs are, but kind of bummed that RPK got nerfed. Marksman rifles, don't care. Let's see, shotguns. Looks like multipliers got increased, but they still need to up the damage in general. Okay, like if I'm using a shotgun to someone within like 3 meters, like they should at the very least break armor on one round and then down them on the second round, assuming it's like like a pump action, not like a full auto one. But I don't know. Right now, I feel like shotguns are just garbage. Me personally. SMG wise, okay, they buffed the Bass P. Oh shoot, by a lot. All multipliers got pretty much. Okay, did you just say the entire body? Because between everything but the head, so neck, upper torso, lower torso, and limbs, which I'm assuming include the legs. Fennec, also multipliers got increased. So neck and upper torso multipliers got increased. So that got a buff. Vel 46 limb damage multipliers increased. So Vel 46 also got a little bit of a buff too. So the Vel 46 might be the end all be all maybe. Audio in Season 5 Reload reintroduced the same occlusion system that core 6v6 maps use for all Warzone maps. Okay. Players should notice improved occlusion performance in those maps. I don't know what that means. Okay. Let's see. Social play again in multiplayer. Okay. Friend recommender. Who cares? Bug fixes. Players are no longer able to activate kill streaks from driver and turret of certain vehicles. Why? I don't know why that's a thing. Bug fixes. I don't know of any known crazy bugs right now. But you guys can read through this on your own. Again, I'll always link these notes in the description below so that people can read them for themselves. So if you want to pause the video and just read them right now, go for it. I definitely highly recommend. But like a lot of these are just kind of whatever. I don't think it. I know some of the other bugs are like stat bugs, like it's not really tracking kills or deaths or something. I don't know what that's going on. But It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of interesting stuff. So that was all the global multiplayer. I don't really care. Let's go down to Warzone map. So one thing that's obviously that you probably always heard about is that we're getting a new resurgence map, which is basically Al Bagra on Al Mazrah. It's going to be an entire point of interest. So let's see what the playlist will be. So starting this week, we get normal battle royale, trio solos, quads, and then Vondel battle royale duos and trios. Cool. In terms of resurgence, Vondel quads. So we're doing quads. It's only going to be Vondel. And then map rotation will be solos, duos, and trios. Okay. Armored Royale, that's cool for quads. Plunder quads, okay, and then Lockdown Vondel, okay, quads. Okay. So this week we don't see Al Bagra yet, but next week we will. Next week we'll get mostly the same stuff, or at least like a normal map rotation of Battle Royale. I'm guessing between Vondel and Al Mazrah. That's kind of cool. Resurgence will finally get Albagra Fortress for quads only. And then map rotations for solos, duos, and trios, which is kind of annoying because basically you cannot play quads on Vondel and Ashika, which is, I don't know why they keep doing this. Just give us more playlists, Anyways, and then the rest is basically the same stuff. And then week 13, again, a little bit, normal battle royale is a little bit switched. Actually, just a little switch. There's no duo. There's no solos though. That's kind of odd. Resurgence is basically the same thing, and then we have Unhinged Battle Royale. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, solos became Unhinged Battle Royale. All right, whatever that is. And then Al Mazrah, and then Lockdown. So it is what the playlists aren't great, but they're not bad either. So, in terms of modes, so we're getting Armor Royale. This was a thing that was back in Warzone 1. It was okay. Like it's kind of like one of the. So it's like a plunder thing. You just go around killing people, and people don't really care about the objective. It's kind of like one of those like kind of free for all, like a break from the norm type of game modes. Albaga Fortress Resurgence. I'm kind of happy about this because like getting another Resurgence map is kind of cool. So now we have 3. Hopefully they will go into a rotation later in the season where it's just between Vondel, Ashika, and Albagra the whole time. And it's for all modes. Solos, duos, trios, quads, just like rotation. Well, maybe not all of them, but at least a rotation, right? At least if not every whatever 15 minutes that they do currently, at least every week, they rotate it out, which they should. Unhinged solos, okay, from fragile alliances, blah blah blah, break the squad limit bound. Oh shoot. Wait. Oh, so unhinged solo. Now you can team up with people and you can get a team of 6. Holy cow. It's actually kind of interesting. Like, cause like I would imagine in the beginning, you can either have the guy that just like, screw all of you, I'm going to kill everybody. Or you can be like, let's team up for this and try to get a squad of 6 and like roll with 6 as quickly as humanly possible. So that, now instead of aggroing for one, now you can have 6 people aggro shooting like, another team of 6 or, or less, right? So that'll be kind of funny. So I think I want to see more videos on this because I think it'll just be nuts at the end. All right. Adjusted audio mix for parachutes. Okay, whatever. Killing a player while performing a trick on the dirt bike will now reward a combo points. I don't know what that means, but that sounds kind of funny. Warzone rank play, so they're gonna make some improvement. Whatever. I don't play ranked. It doesn't matter. Let's see. They're going to restrict launchers naturally. Let's see. So yeah, this is all more ranked stuff. And then what's about normal battle? Ooh, okay, that's kind of weird. Um, yeah, a lot of things in terms of rank play. So for those of you who are playing rank, go for it. Okay, so some minor bug changes, nothing really too big. DMZ, there's going to be new missions for those of you that play DMZ. So there's going to be some adjustments and bug fixes. I don't know why DMZ is still in beta. I'm assuming in the next version, like when Modern Warfare 3 comes out, it's going to come out of beta. Because technically ranked play for Warzone is also beta. I think they just throw a beta on there just because it's like, well, like, that way people don't get pissed when there's bugs. So that's why they just keep calling it beta. But anyways, that's it for the video today. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the updates for Season 5 Reloaded. I believe they just announced Season 6, so we will be getting a Season 6 coming soon. And then it should be time for Modern Warfare 3. I'm assuming they're going to continue the seasons the way it is because there's not going to be Warzone 3 coming out as far as we know. But we shall see. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys like the update. I'll see you guys on the servers. All right, take it easy, folks.